What is it that we're really searching for in our lives? For nearly 2 decades, the absence of a personal relationship with my Creator troubled me until I discovered Islam. Contrary to the Western stereotype of a Muslim, I, a blonde-haired, blue-eyed individual with an all-American background, found solace in the diverse faces, backgrounds and cultures within Islam. Despite growing up in the religiously limited environment of the Bible Belt, my exploration of Islam opened my eyes to its universality. My family, though moving a few times, rooted itself in the heart of the Bible Belt. Despite not fitting the Western stereotype, Islam's inclusive nature and diverse representation resonated with me. Growing up as a preacher's kid in a Southern Baptist family, I attended church regularly throughout my youth. Despite the deeply rooted religious environment, I began questioning Christian theology around the age of 10. Finding the narrative of Jesus and the concept of Christian salvation perplexing. Unlike my church friends who embraced the faith during their preteen and teenage years, I quietly challenged the fundamentals of Christianity, even as my family, friends, and the churches my father led prayed for my salvation. At the age of 12, succumbing to familial and societal pressure during a passionate sermon at First Baptist Church of North Spartanburg, I pretended to accept Jesus into my heart. Despite the baptism and outward appearance of a devoted Christian, I was internally empty. Over the next 5 years, I maintained a facade as a dedicated preacher's kid, participating in church activities and even witnessing conversions, all while concealing the truth that I never genuinely embraced Christianity that fateful night at 12. Upon graduating high school, my primary goal for college was to explore religious freedom. Moving to another town, about 70 miles away from my parents, I enrolled in Winthrop College with a major in religion. However, my quest for religious diversity was hindered, like my hometown was part of the Bible Belt, with even more churches per capita. Despite encountering a couple of free-thinking religion professors who guided me in exploring various sources, my exploration remained within different forms of Christianity. Over 2 years, I attended Roman Catholic, Greek Orthodox, Pentecostal, and non-affiliated/community churches, but non-Christian religious experiences awaited me in the following years. Disappointed by the lack of religious diversity in my hometown, I sought a more expansive exploration at the University of South Carolina in Columbia. Despite the metro population's diversity, I still majored in religion, becoming particularly engrossed in Judaism on an academic level. Proficient in Hebrew, I delved into Jewish scriptures and prayers, teaching Hebrew school for a term. However, like Christianity, Judaism's fundamental beliefs left me feeling empty, prompting questions about my place as a non-Jew. During my time at the university, I had a glimpse of Islam through a class on Islamic institutions and traditions. While the class provided a textbook background, a visit to a local mosque impressed me with Islam's simplicity and humbleness in prayer and worship, leaving a lasting impact over the next decade. After completing my undergraduate studies, I entered the workforce and embraced agnosticism for the next 5 years, acknowledging the existence of one God but remaining distant from religious practices. Settling in Fort Collins, Colorado, the awe-inspiring natural surroundings prompted a renewed contemplation of God's presence. Dissatisfied with Christianity and Judaism, I turned to Islam, inspired by its strong monotheistic declaration, rejection of partners for God, acknowledgement of distorted messages in previous scriptures, and the appeal of being not just a religion but an entire way of life. Stripping away stereotypes, I delved into Islam's fundamental beliefs, finding resonance with its principles and embarking on a journey of exploration and understanding. After reading about Islam, my curiosity led me to seek a deeper understanding. Working in a large company, I quickly found a Muslim named Hani, whom I approached to learn more about his religion. Hani recommended reading the Quran, providing me with a copy inscribed with heartfelt words that continue to touch my heart. May Allah guide us to the right path. As I delved into the Quran, it surprisingly made sense to me, connecting the dots between my Christian background and understanding of Jewish history. Confirming doubts about Judaism and Christianity, it offered the spiritual roadmap I sought. Despite concerns about family, friends, and co-workers, I silently studied Islam for months, reading books, subscribing to Muslim email lists, watching Islamic videos, and memorizing prayers. The impactful aspect of Islamic prayer resonated deeply with me, inspiring a desire to bow down and prostrate before my Creator. After over 8 months of inquiry with Hani, he sensed my readiness, marking the beginning of the next step in my journey toward Islam. Over 8 months of silent inquiry with Hani, a deeper understanding of Islam was developed through books, videos, and memorizing prayers. Witnessing Muslim prayers, especially the bowing and prostration, resonated deeply. An invitation to the Islamic Center of Fort Collins for the Fajr prayer was accepted. The unique rituals of Islamic worship, the adhan, and the communal act of praying had a profound impact. On a January morning in 2001, the Shahada was recited in front of the Muslim community. Becoming a Muslim lifted a significant burden, providing a sense of liberation and fulfillment in the spiritual quest. Despite challenges, the past year has been filled with profound peace and blessings. This journey isn't just about finding truth. It's about discovering a sense of purpose, a sense of belonging. It's about realizing that the search for truth isn't a solitary journey, but a shared experience. It is the hope that this story can inspire others to embark on their own journeys, to seek their own truths, because in the end, the journey itself is the destination.